Today I'm talking about how to change your future recommendations from clients into a selling support system. One that's going to kind of pre-answer any objections that your clients or prospects may have and kind of dispel any myths that maybe they're kind of thinking of about your service. So I'm Ty Giuliani, and I'm known from taking LinkedIn from a kind of stagnant, boring platform into a LinkedIn sales funnel that gets you into daily warm conversations with prospects. So about, I'd say two and a half, maybe even 3 years ago, I was thinking about, social proof on LinkedIn and really how to kind of boost that. So when people landed on my profile and they saw kind of testimonials or third-party recommendations, that it would make them feel like, yeah, I want to work with this guy. The testimonials and recommendations that I had weren't really doing it for me. And so I was thinking like, okay, if I'm going to have a recommendation, what's the purpose of it? What do I want it to achieve? And, what I was thinking about was, well, I want people to read it and think it's real, right? Because there's a lot of fake profiles, fake recommendations that are out there, but I wanted people to believe that was real. And I wanted the recommendations to do some of the heavy lifting for me, to give me some of the, credibility. And then also I wanted them to follow a pattern where I could easily put it into my system and have prospects do it. So there was some kind of uniformity with my recommendations. At the same time, I read a book. It was called The Brain Order. Really, really cool book. And in there, it talked about kind of third-party recommendations and testimonials, but it was more talking about the buyer journey and how someone actually makes a purchase. And it kind of all clicked for me, thinking, okay, why don't I change these testimonials and these recommendations, or ask clients to do this for me, that follows the buyer journey? And it led me to these questions. I'm going to share you the questions. So these questions follow the way that someone makes a decision whether to buy or not. And I think you'll, just by looking at them and then creating your own ones, you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from. So let me share. I want to share my screen. So this is the buyout recommendation format. So the first question that I ask is, and this is what I send them, right? So I send this to my prospects. It's just a nice little email requesting a recommendation. You can do it on LinkedIn itself, or you can do it off LinkedIn. But this is the format that I want people to do. And there's 7 questions. This is the first one. What was the obstacle or hesitation that would have prevented you from enrolling in my course? What was the biggest fear? All right, so we get them to talk about that. Makes sense, right? Because that's what people talk about. 2, what then was the reason to invest? So I want them to give that, compelling reason why they decided to invest then. 3, what did you find as a result of enrolling in my program? 4, what specific feature did you like most about my program? So the live Q&As, the support, module size, etc. 5, what would be 3 other benefits about this program? The profile look, authority strategies for outreach, nurturing engagement, content, etc. I'm asking for the benefits. 6, would you recommend this program? If so, why? And then 7, letting them have a little bit of freestyle. So is there anything you'd like to add? Any wins? Significant SSI jump, increasing conversations, inbound inquiries, client demos, etc. All right. So as you can see, there is those sets of questions. You can rip them off and use them for yourself. They take someone through the buyer journey, right? They talk about objections. They talk about you crushing the objections. They talk about features. Yes, we want benefits, but people also want to know features. And it talks about that. And then it gives them a chance to, highlight some of their wins. So it's a great format to use. I highly recommend it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If there's someone that is, thinking about or have asked you about testimonials, how to get them, share this with them, let them see it. I think it's a great way to change your testimonials into a selling support mechanism for your business. Alrighty, I hope that helps. See you later, guys.